And you get the Kendrick Lamar, right? That didn't sound like a beef record to me. It sounded like
it wasn't.
It
just sounds like some beautiful shit.
Like
He was saying
dope
some
shit, right?
Yep,
So
right.
it just feel like
well,
sometimes
he said the politics of it. They probably didn't even listen to it. Just hearing the idea of the Clipse
optics
and him,
the optics of it all.
Yo, this is Joe Crack.
Your boy Jada. It's the Joe and Jada show.
His heavy cocaine talk today. We got the Clipse in the building. This is Titanic glaciers of ice cocaine talk up in this joint. One thing I didn't dare do is
Hold on,
talk today.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome my brothers to the Joe and Jada show the correct way. Make some noise for the Clipse, my brother Push and my brother Malice.
What's up?
Joe's ready to go. He's hitting the ground running today, ladies and gentlemen.
Nah, I'm just hyped. When it comes to these guys, I get hyped. You know what I'm saying? They're like superheroes.
Respectfully.
You know, yesterday me and you got to sample just one song.
Yeah, that shit was insanely insane. It was
Thank
crazy.
you.
We was
Thank
talking
you.
about that shit all the way outside till we left.
Thank
That
you.
shit was crazy.
How many
Appreciate it.
years it been since y'all put out a project together?
15.
15 years.
15 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Still sounding like that is crazy. They got a bunch of generic shit over here on the iPad. We're gonna turn that over and not even use that. But just for namesake, how'd y'all link up with Pharrell? For the people that don't know.
Man,
We had a mutual friend, like one of my best friends, Cam. He would always tell me about this dude that make crazy beats or whatever. And Cam would tell Pharrell about, me rapping or whatever. So one day we was like at the ocean front and we were just out there freestyling or whatever. And, Pharrell came up to me. He was like, yo, Cam told me about you. I was like, yeah, he told me about you too. And from there, we just linked and was tight ever since.
Rest is history.
That's right.
Let's talk VA, right?
Yeah,
so y'all linked up with him in VA.
yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
VA, Teddy Riley was out there,
Yes.
Yeah.
right? So he had Devontae swinging all them out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Missy, the Timberland,
Yes.
Pharrell.
Yeah.
I had Mike Vick.
Of course.
I had AI,
AI,
Bubba
of course.
Chuck.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
course.
I got beat up with AI. He never claims that one. No. You know, VA, you heard about it.
Listen, no.
You heard about it.
I didn't hear about it.
You didn't hear about this. You never heard about
The
this.
only thing we heard is you got the best stories. That's what we've been hearing.
The best stories. No, you never heard about Bad News VA,
Of course.
where we fought the whole club. It was AI's birthday.
Y'all was in Newport News?
Yeah.
Bro, Newport News, we
It gets
fought.
crazy in Newport.
No,
That's where K is from.
Now you not understanding what I'm trying to say. We over there for AI's birthday.
Right.
So he's in the hotel gambling all day, right?
Yep.
Then we got the convertible bet. It's AI. He's the biggest thing out there. So we go to his birthday party. And so we pull up with his crew, and his shit is ram-packed. Everybody's hyped. Next thing I know, one of AI's mans get into some shit with somebody. Next thing I know, the whole club started throwing glasses at us, like fucking vodkas and sodas. And we ducking. And there's so many glasses that every time I get up, this shit just hit, like there's no way to miss. Like they was hitting. I always tell AI that story. He don't recall the story. I'll be like, yo, you remember you got us fucked up in Bad News VA? Because his man jumped off and it was fighting the whole club. So VA, right? Special place. Lyrically, I think y'all put it on your back. How did y'all move? Because we got to say they from the Bronx originally. So how did you
We were
move from the-
born in the Bronx.
They were born.
We were born in the Bronx.
Gun Hill
Think I
Road.
didn't know that?
Come on, man.
Tilden Tower.
You know, as soon as we claim the Bronx, you know they gonna kill us. They gonna shoot us.
Is the
So
Bronx.
please,
He just
no,
told
don't
you the
even
deal.
do
He
that.
was born in
I
the
was
Bronx.
born there.
I left at 2. He left at 5.
No, I left
No,
at 8.
7.
You left at 4.
Oh man.
See?
Yeah.
But you in the BX.
Yeah.
He's still with me.
Heavy beef
They
patty.
was
Come
doing
on.
on
Yo,
McDonald's
listen.
at a farm. They fucking
Yo, listen, Gun Hill,
still with it.
heavy beef patty, right? But let's say you go to VA,
Yeah.
right? And so that was a very magical place at that time.
It was.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
these hits, everything
Yeah.
coming. Missy,
Yeah.
I mean, this shit was dumb out there.
You know what people don't know is musically, people don't know how close in proximity we all were. Like Malice went to school with Timbaland.
Right.
We used to ride our bike to Timbaland's house.
Yeah.
This is middle school, the junior high school.
No doubt.
Let's call it. Junior high school and high school. Pharrell ended up moving, next to my elementary school. Like all of this music that y'all are hearing and all of these people is like
big history,
in a
Chad left less than a mile from our house.
Chad is less than a mile.
I'm overstanding. I just want the people to understand.
Just so the people know.
That shit was greatness over there. On every level, from R&B to hip hop to everything. That was legendary. You guys are definitely the cheat code. I'm not trying to say you guys don't deserve everything you got, but you guys are the cheat code. You got Pharrell doing every beat on this. Like, we can't afford that. Like, who can afford Pharrell to do every beat on their album? Like,
it's not even about being able to afford P. It's about being able to get next to him and get his time but they his brothers, so it's definitely a cheat code there.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What it's like having Pharrell, one of the geniuses of this era. He's a genius.
Absolutely.
Era. Not even just beats.
Yeah. Everything. He's a great mind.
He's one of them.
Yeah,
that's going to be studied 100 years from now.
Mm-hmm.
But that's your guy.
Yeah. Dealing with Pharrell, man, I think that collectively we got like a synergy that like takes us back to our fan of hip hop moment. You know what I'm saying? So like musically, there's only certain things that we want. There's only certain things that we gonna resonate with. We don't chase sounds, we chase the feeling. We chase time. You know what I'm saying? We chase Locks freestyles. You know what I'm saying? And what that meant. Like, you know what I'm saying? What that meant to us at that particular time. Like, this is like, we just chasing that energy. We chasing that energy. So when we get together, that's what the studio session is like. It's not about like, this sound or trying to, compete with what's going on. It's like, nah, if it don't make us feel like,
this time,
then we just not doing it. And it's tough because, Pharrell's a future thinker. He's a future thinker. He's a futuristic type of person. So if you say something that harkens back too much to nostalgia, it ruins the whole session. He don't, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't like that type of certain buzzwords. It kind of ruins it. So it's like, you work around it, but the one thing that we all have in common is that we really remember the time where like hip hop was stabbing us, like just stabbing us every, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just remember that time.
Some of the artists that blew your mind when pause or whatever they want to say, but when you first heard them, I'm just saying. Now we gotta pause this shit to death. It's like pause, like But the thing is, who's some of the artists that blew your mind coming up? When you heard them, you just knew, you felt like the world changed.
Prodigy ruined my life.
Rest in peace to Pete.
Prodigy ruined my whole life. I think I would have to blame Prodigy for like
violence.
Yeah, man. It was, Prodigy was it for me, man. I remember being in school and like arguing, like, what was better, mob or boot camp? And I'm mob to the death, but I just thought that Prodigy was it was something very poetic about what he did.
Yeah, for me it was definitely I take it back to the Juice Crew. Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, just the real lyricists, the ones that gave you that feeling, the ones that you look forward to coming out, when they were dropping. And that's why I patterned my whole rap style after, It's about being a lyricist, about having something to say, making some kind of sense, and in the style and all of that. So yeah.
I caught goosebumps.
Yeah,
I caught goosebumps.
As far as music is concerned, Push has been consistent with dropping music and going on tour and, you know what I mean, just being relevant in the culture and fashion and lifestyle and some of the meanest jewelry. We know you went on a hiatus for a while. You know, just did your family thing, wasn't doing no music.
Right.
Now, you know, after 15 years or what have you, let God sort them out. What sparked it?
I cannot discount during my hiatus, I did 2 solo projects myself, Hear Ye Him and Let the Dead Bury the Dead. So I was
so
always
you were still active.
Yeah, still sharpening my skills. I think when we went out to Wyoming, you know, with Ye, you know, and we worked on the Jesus is King album, and we did Use This Gospel, and that kind of like pushed my brother and myself into like making music again and putting us in that atmosphere. And then we also performed, you know, at what was it, Sunday service. Yeah. So
Nego album.
Yeah, definitely. The Nego album.
These were the things that I was like using to be able to approach him about.
Say, let's
verses.
get there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we had
I Pray For You.
Yeah, it was just certain songs. I mean, certain projects that it was like, man, you know.
Where it made sense to me at the time.
Yeah. Because I had asked before and it was like, nah.
So you went heavy church.
Heavy Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm heavy Jesus too. But how is it doing the album now as the Clipse? Talking that street.
It's perfect. It's perfect. It's the right time. It's perfect. Some of
your like, you know, like we was talking amongst each other about Slick Rick. Slick Rick, every ending had like a positive ending at every song. So how you coming heavy church coming in, because this definitely got to be
Heavy
a gangsta
Jesus,
rap album.
he just told you.
Heavy Jesus.
Is what?
Right? No. You saying
no,
heavy
he keeps
Jesus.
saying heavy church
What?
and you just told him it was heavy Jesus.
Yeah.
How do you able to make a gangster rap album, you know, coming from like the church?
I don't think I wouldn't call it gangster rap.
Yeah.
But you know, I think when people look at the Clipse, apart from the creativity, I think what you should see is businessmen, family men. I think you should see some level of integrity and being about your business, you know, over the years. The way my brother has navigated this thing solo, it invigorates me, man. You know what I'm saying? It inspires me. And it's not too much rap-wise that inspires me, except for the locks. You know what I'm saying? But
Appreciate that, my
yeah,
brother.
absolutely. You know, so just his enthusiasm about the game keeps me, you know,
fire.
in that headspace.
That's dope, because yesterday he played us one song and we know what Push gonna do. But when you about to rap, I see everybody's ear open in the room. Everybody's room just, you know, when you got the fucking German Shepherd or the Doberman, like everybody's ear opened in the room and was like, see what Mal is coming with right now, you know what I'm saying?
For the one joint they played yesterday, you know, these are my brothers. They both go crazy. But this song, the beat was insane. They switched up the flow. They had the brotherly flow where they was doing the same flow, but the shit they was saying was crazy.
I want to speak to that too, crazy, man. Like, I think that's where, you know, the production and being produced as an artist comes into play, and that's how you know, that's how I feel like that's how we evolve in this joint too. You know, I personally, you know, I just want to rap. You know what I'm saying? I just want to rap. You mentioned the flow and the patterns and the stencil.
Stupid.
The hook was insane too.
The thing about that is that, like, you know, that was one of the boxes that we had to check off. Like, it had to be sticky. And when P be like, yo, it got to be sticky though. Like, I just don't, you know, he says things like, man, I don't want mixtape verses. No, I want, like, you know, something crafted. And, once you go through that process of finding what that melody is or finding what that stencil is, then you inject the steroids in that. You know what I'm saying? That's how. That's the only way to be satisfied for me. To be satisfied doing something in a stencil, you got to be saying something bar for bar. You know what I'm saying? That's the only time it comes together like a crossword puzzle for me.
Y'all nailed it.
Yeah.
Y'all nailed it.
Thank you.
I can't make sure y'all don't just. And this is not. I only heard one song, but this is not one of them albums. This is not to be skimmed through. This is not to be played with. Make sure you got the right outfit on. Make sure you're in the right mind state and absorb it and listen to it repetitively so you can, you know what I mean, get in the space you need to be.
I think we also, well, as far as me, but I can say about me, I'm always proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Because, y'all represent that real hip hop, that core, that street.
Thank you.
And when I see you walking on runways and fucking France and all that, no, I'm proud of you.
Man.
Yeah,
thank you.
That's a win for hip hop. That's
Like one of us.
That's a win for us.
It's so hard for one of us to Pharrell, we understand, right?
Yeah.
But when we see you guys walking through that shit, we like, yo, they let the guys in.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, what that feel like to you when you out in France about to get ready to walk the runway? Then you drop the record, right? You drop the record, and we see Jay going crazy on the side. Jay was going crazy on the side. Like what that feel like?
Man, it's these the boxes we trying to check off. I feel like our era is the era that shows that you don't have to age out in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to age out. Like, niggas is nice right now.
Facts.
And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like we actually all live it. You know what I'm saying? Like we live it. Like hip hop ain't just raps to us. It's raps, it's being fly. It's like I'm still taking codes from Kane. You know what I'm saying? I'm still taking codes from that era. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what it is to us. So it's like, when you get the opportunity to walk a runway or get that endorsement deal for me, I'm like, man, I remember when this shit won't even supposed to be here. I remember my dad telling me rap won't gonna be here. Like, I remember it. Like, man, that shit ain't gonna be nothing.
It's noise.
Yeah, all this noise,
Tell me that in the room.
So it's like,
it was worse for me. I had a Cuban father.
He didn't understand you at all.
On the table, he definitely looking at. Now he was telling me the plain truth. He was like, "You're not going to make it. Have you seen any Spanish guys make it in this shit? You're done." And I'm from the soil, the Bronx. And my father actually saw hip hop born. He was like, "There's no other Spanish people doing this, Papi. Like, you have no chance." And I'm in the kitchen writing on the table. But then they become my biggest fans.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, what? I'll never forget, man. My dad recited Big's "Flavor in Your Ear" verse to me. And I was like, "Flavor in Your Ear" remix verse. And I was floored. I'm like, how? Wait, when did you even come into this?
Oh, that's fine.
Like, and I was like, man, like this, that was a time and a point where I was like, oh no, damn, he even hit you. He even got you reciting.
Right. Fine.
I was like, man, I knew Big was big then.
Special, yeah.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of Biggie Smalls in your flows.
Yes.
In your cadence.
Yes.
Lots.
Yes.
For years.
Yes.
He was special. That's funny because Dre from Cool and Dre, shout out my brothers. He said he was a big like R&B Jodeci and all that. He always tell me this story. His father's Jamaican came in with the Flo Joe finals. You need to be listening to this. Fuck that smooth shit. You need to listen to Fat Joe, Flo Joe. Dre tell me that all the time.
That's fine. How long did it take y'all to make this album?
2 years.
No doubt.
Yo,
That's
but
good.
to speak to what you were just saying, do you know where Clipse come from? the name?
That was my next question.
Oh, I didn't mean to step on
you
No,
got
go ahead. Go ahead.
You got
I want to.
It actually,
it
was actually Full Eclipse.
Full Eclipse.
But we knew you had the Full Eclipse crew.
Yeah.
So
we chopped it.
we chopped it to just
We had
Clipse.
to chop it down. We
wasn't
want no
fucking
smoke.
with you like that. Don't worry about it.
We ain't know.
We ain't want no smoke.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now I ain't gonna
Joe
go
named
into
the Clipse.
detail of the business, but right before y'all was about to release the album, something happened with Def Jam, and y'all got up out of it.
Yeah.
Talk to how serious it is to be able to do what you want to do, and ownership and the bullshit and the politics of the business that after being in something so long, you still have to go through the bullshit.
The politics and the business never stops.
Never.
I think that's the rule. I think that's the biggest takeaway from us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't been out in 15 years and
it's still the same thing.
Yeah,
Same
still
shit.
the
That's
same
the most
exact thing.
discouraging.
Yeah.
For anybody with some type of business mind, you can love rap, like we love it, be passionate about it, but it's something with the business side that always discourages you and make you just want to do other things sometimes.
Basically, we had the album, put the album together, so on and so forth, and they got. We turned it in, and we turned it in with the Kendrick verse, and they didn't want to put it out. Basically, they didn't. What I feel like they didn't like the optics while they were going through their lawsuit of Clipse, Kendrick together on a song, coming out under UMG with the lawsuit they got going on, so on and so forth. So. Ended up having a
basically y'all got caught in the 211 triple cross that had nothing to do with it.
Basically, yeah, because it wasn't even on that type of time.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
It still happens to me.
All right, let him finish, man.
Yeah. So we ended up having to buy our way out of the situation. It gets a little tricky because we had a one album deal. The Clipse did, and then I was signed there as well. So you couldn't just the Clipse couldn't just leave without me. You know what I'm saying? And so we had to figure it out, and here we are. Rock Nation.
You was in a position to buy yourself out.
Shout out to Hov, man.
Definitely shout out to Hov, man.
Rock Nation for
sure. Yeah, man. Just it's whatever, man. We roll with the punches, bro. Like
that's what we do. That's what we know where we from. We know what we do.
Yeah, and always got the faith in the music, man. The faith is always in the music. Like we always know that shit gonna be right. So that's what I'm saying. That's what we believe in.
Right.
Definitely. I got a tour coming up. I think I seen
August 3rd.
August 3rd, man.
August,
September 10th. Woo. 25 dates of just back to back, man. They sent me a tour bus the other day. I'm like, whoa. like what?
When the last time you seen one of those, man?
This shit's
so good to live life when you don't need the bus,
like,
right?
Man, yo,
we used to live on a bus. Now it's like a bus.
The bus. They sent me the bus. They sent us two buses. You got a suite, and
God,
ride with all these people. I'm like, how you know I wouldn't want to be around all these people?
Yeah,
I turn down tours, man. My knees ain't the same as my ankles, man. I be like, what? 2 months? Keep that. I don't think I could do it. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I work on the week right now. I'm gone. Like, I go every weekend, but to do the tour thing every day, bringing the noise every day, every city. I haven't done that in a long time, B. I don't know if I want that opportunity. I'm keeping it real.
Amen.
Well, for us, I guess with us just being away for so long, it's like it's the highlight to get back in front of the fans. You know what I'm saying? So we'll sacrifice that. We'll suffer
they're
that.
waiting for you too. Now too.
I love it.
Yeah.
Opposed the way I love it. I love
What's
it.
up.
I never get tired of it.
Listen, I go see Kiss every time he in Norfolk,
pull-ups
man.
with one finger, bro.
I ain't that shit.
You not built like
Knock it off. I'm just trying to live, man. In this time and era, there's a lot of young dudes that look older than everybody on this couch.
Yeah.
From the whatever they put in their body,
we also got to understand whether we all don't want to take the role model stance, but we are. And so, you know, guys prior to us, you know, they fucked up with drugs and all type of shit like that. And it was really hard. We've always loved them for the integrity of the music and what they played for the game. But these young kids, they looking at us. There's a young kid right now popping 25 or something who's probably looking at this shit like, yo, my OGs look good, bro. That means I could look right. I could be right in the future. I could do right. And that's a moral obligation that we don't accept, but we really do accept.
Yeah.
You know,
no, right.
Sure. And I can see that in y'all when y'all be like, yo, we pushing forward the right way so the young brothers and sisters see us and know they could get to the promised land.
I got a 5-year-old too, man. So I gotta be.
Yeah, you gotta be in shape to chase it. He get loose from you in the park.
Yeah.
And you can't breathe. He can get out of there on you.
Gotta chase him.
But yeah, man.
Yeah.
How y'all feeling about the album? What's the I see you had an event. You had to play it for the DJs, play a couple sessions.
How did
it go? How was the reception?
Like Pusha said, man, the faith is in the music. You know what I'm saying? Is what we believe in. Once we deliver exactly what it is we want to do, when it sounds exactly the way we want it to sound, you know, we don't think about nothing else. We delivered our part and release it and just, you know, see the acceptance, however it comes. Yeah.
It's gonna be.
I think the biggest part of a fan, like with me, a biggest part of a fan is like, yo, what the Clipse are thinking in 2025, like what they talking about 2025. You know, something, well, I don't know if you know, but something you get criticized for is talking that heavy weight.
Yeah.
2025, right?
Yeah.
So I got guys that be like, your man be talking. I'll be like, yo, I love this shit.
Let me chime in on that. The beautiful thing of coming from where we come from and talking the talk we talk is the challenge is how could he say what he want to say now after having success, having money, getting married, being a family man, still active, still doing his thing. And when you nice, that's the only challenge. Everybody that keeps saying he's saying the same thing, even fucking listening right. Then they just need something to say because they got a keyboard.
I'll be honest.
And not only that, what is everybody else saying? What is everybody else saying?
I agree with you 1,000,000%. I just came off a vacation, Saint Tropez. I was writing on the plane, and it just immediately speaks violence. I just don't know. I'm in the nicest place, cobblestone. Shit is beautiful. I jump on the plane. I got 8 hours, and I'm like, when I blow the head off, when I hit, I'm just. It's like I don't know if people understand. Maybe it's my therapy. Maybe that's what I do. What is it for you?
You know what I liken it to? I liken it to, just having a. First of all, rap has always come from a very real place. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
for real rap, for people that can rap and
it comes from a very real place. Yeah. So with that being said, and being in it, 23 years, I feel like at this point I liken it to only like somebody who loves mob movies. Or a person, you know what I'm saying? A person that's what they choose to. Like, I don't watch horror. I watch A&E. It's scarier. I believe it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I liken my music to that as well. I don't know, man. Listen, you can't please everybody. But listen, 23 years in this, I'm not trying to please nobody, but myself. Like that's what I care about. Like, I know that my taste, my ear, and what it is that I want to hear, that resonates with a certain type of person. That's the type of person I want to talk to. That's the person I like. Person, you know what I'm saying? That I know the person who says that, like who says like, oh, he talked that heavy this and that. Like, man, I'm sure I don't even gel with you anyway.
We don't even like you.
I know I don't like you. I'm positive I don't like you.
We don't like you. Like you
So-
not even my type of dude.
You not, man. So I just, I take it with a grain of salt, but more importantly, I know who my fan is. I don't even call them fans, I call them family. I know who my family is. Like I know who I'm talking to.
Y'all recorded this album at Louis?
Yeah.
What was
Just
that
like this,
like?
actually.
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah. Like no, it's no booth.
I'm just sitting down.
What you mean,
Yeah.
Louis Vuitton?
The
That's where they
headquarters.
recorded it at.
Disrespect.
Yeah.
Disrespect,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You gotta stop.
It's no booth. It's just
Yo, this
free
guy's
mics,
gotta
like,
Yeah.
stop,
It's
man.
just- just
Today,
mic
let me tell you something. We shooting
Yeah.
2 episodes. I pulled out a little boat taker because it's rainy outside.
Yeah.
But then I got the Louis outfit. I said, I better not wear this Louis outfit because they might come with the shit in fucking lime green.
They
and
got
fucking
everything,
shit.
Louis.
These guys.
I got holla at
recorded Louis.
Pharrell too, man.
I said, don't
Yo,
play
P, I
yourself
didn't get a
and
nice.
bust this shit out.
I haven't seen you in a while, Pharrell. I'm looking for some love,
He
man.
ain't seen you those?
No,
Really?
Man.
No, we ain't getting
Oh,
nothing.
He
man.
didn't send me anything.
Listen,
Yo, and
let me
Jada
tell
ain't
you
getting
something.
nothing.
He
on
used
me.
to love me. I don't know.
Listen,
gotta see
I
that.
definitely
and
thought he
Jada
sent you those.
is-
He
For real.
said
Look
me.
my way,
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
But you only looking at Jada. I needed
But
too.
He said
No,
me.
I really
I
thought that
have
he did.
nothing.
Because he would.
Pharrell
I
is not
know.
No,
sent
he
me a
will.
Once I get in
croissant.
contact with him, it's gonna be
Pharrell,
like,
listen,
I just haven't
Pharrell
seen
has
him.
not sent me a croissant
Yo,
from Louis
I put a
Vuitton.
Q in a croissant.
A croissant from Louis Vuitton.
Yo.
And man, I love Pharrell. Yo, I'll tell you something without telling you. I'll tell you in Morse code. Somebody was playing with me. And I somebody was
Where's
playing.
the hood at?
Throw the hoodie off. Somebody was playing with me. And the only person I could think of was Pharrell, right? Not him
Mhm.
playing with me. But I asked him, I said, yo, I'm having a situation. It's not nothing too crazy. I get a phone call one day, like 2 a.m, Pharrell. Such and such hangs up the phone. I said, damn, he keeps it 100. He keeps it 10,000%. You know, we got to the source. We worked everything out. But
Yeah.
I mean, like, the man will, yo, Pharrell a real one. Let me tell you something. He'll make the call. You won't believe it. 2 a.m, call. Yo, I'm like, okay, now I know what we're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know, you gotta know the hit in hand in certain situation. Yo, Pharrell, stop, man. Come on, hit me. Give me a headband or something from fucking Louis Vuitton or something. Yo, not because he's showing us.
Nah, he gonna.
all this
I'm just
shit.
waiting to catch up with him. I already know. I ain't stressing it
Listen.
because when I see him, he's gonna show some.
He gonna show.
He gonna show up. Rest in peace to Ice Pick, man.
Oh,
Man,
yeah,
of course,
definitely.
man.
Definitely.
Miss
Shout out to
Pig,
Lloyd.
man.
Shout out to the whole family, old school family, Phil
Damn
and Lloyd,
right.
and everybody that I was introduced to.
Oh,
We got that song? That's it. All right. Let's not even play no further. Let's get into this.
He
joint.
came with results.
yeah.
He walked right in with results. Put it up though.
Yeah, come on.
Man.
Ah,
I'm right.
Yeah.
Yo, let me
Yeah.
tell you something, man. You guys, man. It's a certain quality in your music. You know, it's just a certain quality because you never miss that. You know what I mean? Pharrell, obviously, that's 2 for 2. He's going crazy on this album right here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I also hear like when you work with Kanye, when you work with, it's always a certain quality to the music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
him and Pharrell just got something that he can't buy. It's just something there. They got some.
Yeah,
It's just a different kind of camaraderie and chemistry and energy
definitely.
and synergy. And all
Definitely.
that shit is just different when they connect. It's just
and you get the Kendrick Lamar, right? That didn't sound like a beef record to me. It sounded like
It wasn't.
it just sounds like
wasn't
some
at all.
beautiful shit. He was saying some
dope
shit.
shit, right?
Yeah,
So
right.
it just feels like
Well, he
sometimes
just said, he said the politics of it. They probably didn't even listen to it, just hearing the idea of
The
the clips
optics.
and them.
The optics of it all.
They
But my
viewed
thing
it
is-
before
my-
viewing it.
my thing is, right, when you get into like highly publicized battles and shit, Everybody think the next 20 records you rapping about somebody.
You ain't even thinking about that shit.
Exactly.
Right? Because, is that the case? Because
I think so. I think that happens a lot. You know, listen, man, like I said, we've been in this so long that like a surface level listener is just not my type of person.
That's a fact.
Like surface level listeners ain't for me. Like, man, we
might take that soundbite and use it as a clip on my new album.
Yeah.
Don't listen to our shit.
Yeah.
Listen to the other shit.
It's fine.
We didn't make it for you.
No, I love that, man. I that song right there was crazy too.
Thank you.
And Kendrick going crazy on that thing.
Blacking
Y'all
out.
both going crazy. Like,
Appreciate
you know what I'm saying? I seen it again. I seen when his verse about to come on, I see the ears open. Everybody like, yo, what you got to say? But that's the fun of it. You know what I'm saying? That's the fun of it. I feel like we missed you guys, man. We just so happy you guys are back.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so you say somebody like you, right? Would just we look at you as greatness.
Oh man.
You and your brother. No, we do.
Appreciate
Facts.
it.
So
Thank you.
Facts.
Thank you.
Be clear about
Super
that.
facts.
We
Same
look at
here
you
though.
guys
Both of
as
y'all.
great,
Yeah. Absolutely.
right? Like I be thinking like, I had an argument with somebody. We was talking about top female rappers. Who was it? You, Chris? Somebody told me, yo, Lauryn Hill don't rap. I said Lauryn Hill don't rap. Right? But no, I'm just saying, hold up, right?
Okay.
I think she's the greatest female rapper, right? But my thing is, she walked away from the game, right? And then we like, yo, where's Lauren? Like, what? Like, I feel like I got cheated out of a fan. I could have caught some more albums, right? Like, what is that like when you just, and as a rapper, how do you pay the bills if you just walk away?
Yo, let me tell you, man, when I walked away, that was for me. That was for me. That was for my soul. That was for my peace of mind. That was just for my integrity. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't walk away, ain't no telling what I would be doing, how I would be, or whatever. So it was, just taking inventory of my life. I'm much better for it. I wouldn't trade it for anything. You know what I'm saying? Me being back here now is it's a passion. You know, it is it's a luxury, and the fact that I get to be with my brother, I'm just cool with all of that. And you got to understand, it's like rap ain't never been the reason I eat steak ever. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to him, man.
You know, I appreciate it. I'm very grateful for this opportunity. Glad to be able to be put back in this position. And my God provides, man. And all the time. And when I left, I didn't leave knowing how the bill was going to get paid. I had no idea. And he showed himself faithful all the way through. I don't even know how them walls stood up, but they did in every car and everything else too. So I thank him for it. Yeah.
Very important.
It's funny you say that you felt cheated. I be going through Twitter and when we dropped Ace Trumpets, one of the biggest tweets was like they was mad at you. They was like, oh, we've been missing out on this for this long. How dare you do this stuff?
No, I feel like that with artists like him, Lauren. There's a couple of artists that I was like, yo, I wanted more.
I see that tweet had a lot of activity.
Do what you have to do for yourself, and I'm very, very in tune with God too.
I know that. I know that. I peep you. I see you.
So I'm always, he always shows himself.
Yeah, he does.
You know what I'm saying? At moments, I try to tell my brother, he just lost his mom's and lost his daughter got hit and run.
Sorry to hear that.
And he just was like, he was in front of a church by mistake and the bell started ringing and he was like, yo, Joe, I see what you're saying. Like, she with God. People think they don't see God, but he come.
Yeah.
He'll come and let you know, yo, I'm here.
For sure.
And I got you.
For sure.
And so I understand what you're saying. Some place where me and you can relate when I hear to this thing, because we doing this podcast.
Okay.
So when your new job is talking shit, you bound to step in shit. And I step in shit all the time.
Say it again.
Kiss is an innocent bystander. He be on the couch like, oh my God, not again.
That's good though.
But one of the most comments that I get, right, is people saying, so say I said, I pray for first class seats. I didn't say I pray for private. I said I pray for first class seats because the 1 or 2 times I went and coached, I sat next to the Beverly Hillbillies and little kids was throwing packs of potato chips, smacking me in the face and climbing over my shoulder. And I was like, Jesus, please get me back up there. And I pray all the time for first class seats. Now, I get backlash that, yo, we both landing at the same time. Joe, you changed. You was broke from the hood. Now you want to sit first class. I get a lot of people. So I would like to believe that, yeah, I grew up poor, but my audience grew up with me. They're not 18 years old no more. Maybe they aspire to want better shit in life.
Yeah.
So when I'm up here talking about, it used to be inspirational.
Yeah.
Like when you went in a motivational, aspirational, where people be like, yo, I want that. Yo, I could get that. Now it seems like a backlash. And this hook, what the hook said on the hook right there.
Uncle said, nigga, you must be sick. All you talk about is just getting rich. Choke my neck and ice my bitch. Beat the system with chains and whips. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about in a nutshell, right? So once again, you ain't rapping for them guys.
They not for us.
Just told
That's where I gotta put it at.
Us. Yeah.
They not on the surface. They not on the level of fan because I look at the shit and I'm dumbfounded. Some of the shit, like they be like, oh man, you think you rich? You think you living a life? You think I'm like, bro? What do you want me to be like?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want me to tell you how broke I am or some shit? I gotta heat up the house with the stove and shit like that.
I think if I could add, scripture says, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. He wants you to have all the desires of your heart. Just put him first. You're not supposed to be walking around here dusty and destitute. You know, you look at Job, you know what I'm saying? He was, one of the richest people in the Bible. Like God wants you to have. The only thing is we put so much before him. That's when it all goes haywire.
It's always got to be him.
Yeah, it's got to be him.
That's how I feel. I spoke at my mother's funeral and I was just talking about, all the great things and all the sacrifices I seen my mother do. But at the same time, I got to praise him. Even when I'm feeling sad or when I'm feeling happy, I got to let them know this was all due to him.
Amen.
And it's crazy because when you serve God and you faithful and you put him first, I'm telling y'all, I keep telling y'all, I think I'm crazy. Everything you ever wanted, it may not come in the time you want it. Anything you ever asked for,
amen,
he will reveal it.
That's
one
a
day
fact.
I swear to God.
It's a fact.
It's just the way it is.
It's a fact.
And I tell them.
You can say it till you blue in the face.
Yeah, but I tell them all the time. I try sticking people up. I try selling drugs. I try doing this. I try doing that. Once I tried God. You ever heard that story I said about so I'm in my couch, right? I'm in Miami. I'm by myself. No, there's a good one, Jada. You ain't gotta hide under the hoodie. There's a godly. There's a confession.
Right.
There's a confession, Jada. You ain't gotta hide the.
Go ahead.
You ain't gotta
testimony, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
This is a testimony.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm in my couch. I'm all alone. I'm in my couch all alone. Right? So you think
Why
about.
you gotta be so vivid like that?
Well, what you want me to do? That's what storytelling. I'm telling you the truth.
All right, now go ahead.
Couch, all alone. And I'm thinking about why life ain't going so good for me, or why I ain't where I want to be, or why, friends ain't really checking up on me, why I'm on one of them moments I'm sitting down and I live 5 minutes from my best friend, Callie, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's up the block. So I'm just sitting there and I'm going through it and it hit me. I said, God, We got to put God first. God is the answer. If we stick with God, it's going to be the truth. It's this and this and that. So it hit me.
Amen.
Like I finally soaked it in. The stuff I'm talking now, that was the moment.
Amen.
Right? I rushed to Khaled's house. Right now, Khaled's my little brother I put in the game. He got the $100 million house. He's beyond happy. His own planes. He's living a life 5 minutes away. Right? So
I got you.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I pull up. Khaled usually got security. Guys with AKs in front of his house, no security. I walk in, he got a staff, 15 people. Nobody working. He usually have his wife and kids there. Nobody's in there. I walk all the way in his house. When I walk in, Khaled's in the jacuzzi by himself looking the other way. So I said, yo, Khaled. He doesn't turn around. I said, I've been speaking to God. And he turns around and jumps up and goes, God is the greatest, 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 God is the greatest. He wouldn't stop. God is the greatest. So that's the only, I said, this guy knew all alone, this guy knew and never told me. He never sat me down. He said, yo, Joe, look, I know you want to be tough. I know you want to, but this is it. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I found out, I start screaming it to everybody. Yo, I
you can't help it. You can't help it.
Killers, hustlers, everybody. Right. This is the way. You want to be successful? You want to come up? Be loyal to God. But I got upset at Khaled because he knew when all I had to say was, yo, Khaled, he knows my voice. I've been talking to God. He turned around so fast. God is the greatest. God is the greatest. God is the greatest. God is the greatest. God. And I said, yo,
amen.
This guy knew the secret all along.
The code.
So that's why we got to, you ain't got to use the hoodie right now. This is a positive. This is a family show, Jadakiss. This is a family show.
I'm very rooted in the high spirit myself, man. You know, if you do my background history, I pray for good health, though. You know what I mean? I think money and luxury and watches and all that stuff will come. I pray to be healthy, to be here, have the remaining years with my mom and dad,
amen,
my kids.
Yeah.
And I think everything else will fall in line.
I love that.
You know, after that.
That's right.
What are some of the things you pray for?
Oh, man. I pray for that he draws me closer to him. And that I seek him diligently. The scripture says he is a rewarder of those who seek him diligently. I'm up 3 a.m, like every morning praying, because I get woken up at that time and I get on my face and I pray. I cover all of my family. I cover all of my nieces and nephews. You know, I mean, this is daily. My wife sees me get up at this time every morning. She knows I'm going in the closet, close the door behind me. This is every morning. And I think you can pray for whatever you want. There's nothing wrong with praying for things. So that's fine. I like to wake up. I'm thankful for things like being in my right mind and having my sanity. I pray for friends and family that I know that are going through things, people that are sick or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Brothers and sisters, what you pray for?
Man, just my family. Honestly, just my family. And I just got a whole new outlook with like I said, with a 5-year-old. I got a 5-year-old son. Yeah. So it's, man, I just pray to be here for him the whole time. Yeah. I had to watch this whole ride.
Yeah. With this being, since we took a low, we went to the pulpit for a minute. Let's get back to the album. There's a track on the album.
That's how you segue.
Don't sing. No, birds don't sing. I want to hear.
I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing.
Parents, man.
For sure.
Yeah. Our parents passed away 4 months apart.
Wow.
Yeah. So November 21 and March 22.
Yeah.
November 21, my mom. March 22, our father. And so Birds Don't Sing is featuring John Legend, Stevie Wonder on the keys. And the song is basically my last conversation with my mom, speaking to it, and his last conversation with our dad. And tough record, man. Super tough record to write.
Tough to write, huh?
Yeah. I mean, gut-wrenching. the whole time.
That's that kind of pain that I need. I need to, can't wait to hear.
You need to hear that?
And just it actually starts the album. Everybody puts that, puts record like that at the bottom, the last joint. Nah, this joint actually starts the album just to set the tone, to show you the depth and just where we are, how we feeling honestly, before we get into all the chaos. We
all know that we got a lot of friends, but I lost my brother, my father, then my mother, all in like a 4-month radius too. So,
wow.
And all my friends, not to say his business in May, it would have been right here. His mom just got sick last night. I think I'm hitting the age where my brother Serge, his mother just passed away 2 days ago. I'm hitting the age where a lot of my friends are starting to lose their parents, and they could really, really use that and relate to that, because this is the type of thing I've seen people lose their mind, right? So my biggest fear in life was always, if I lose my mother, am I gonna go crazy? Like literally schizophrenia or some shit like that. Like I had that fear my whole life. And so with friends of mine's lost parents, I would really check in on them, because I'd be like, yo, that's the type of shit that it takes a lot to stop me. It takes a lot. My mom's died the next day. We were shooting Joe and Jada. It takes a lot. So if I know I'm scared that shit might stop me, I check on my friends. Because that is that's it to me. Thank God.
That's right.
Gave me the strength, and I'm still here, and we still working, and we still doing what we got to do. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm happy. I'm not depressed. I'd rather my parents not suffer than suffer. It might be a cliche, but, if your parents is there suffering, you know what I'm saying? You rather them not suffer, but that's beautiful to you. That's hard. Because I wrote a record to my mom's. She was fully alive, and I was crying the whole time.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because you think about how your mom sacrificed for you.
Yeah.
But, I know it was Father's Day. I know me and you, we got some brown socks and some turkey bacon. Fathers never get nothing for Father's Day. But there's nothing like a mother, right?
At all.
At all. I don't know about you. I don't know. I didn't think I could carry a baby for 9 months. Like, carry a baby for 9 months? Give a baby organs and how hard that. Have you ever, I don't think us men have really, I see some of my friends, they running through 9 kids in a row, like they got her working. And I'm just like, this shit is crazy out here. Like you cannot compare a mother to a father. Just my opinion. And I have a great father. Rest in peace. I had a great father, right? He was with us. He never abandoned us. My mom's caught cancer. He never left my mom's. He raised my son Joey. I got too much to be grateful for. But, the mom dukes is it. So I get it.
For sure. I'm with you. Yeah.
The train is coming, baby. The train is coming now.
Yo, make sure y'all download, stream, however you get the album and your albums. Let God sort them out. This is real music. Arguably the album of the year. And I only heard 2 songs.
Easily.
You know what I mean?
Of the year.
These my brothers right here. They stand for what I stand for. We represent the same thing. And we appreciate them on the Joe and Jada show. Make some noise for the Clipse. Malice.
Thanks for having us.
Royalty, baby.
Thanks for having us.
Royalty on the couch. And let me tell you something. Y'all our first rap guests, hip-hop guests.
Y'all set the bar.
Royalty.
We honored.
Y'all set the bar.
Production, y'all see, don't
They don't
disrespect nobody else, but
let me tell you something. They keep coming. I'm going to tell you something, and I'm not going to say no name.
Joe Smoke.
Hold up. Yo, say that. No, they keep coming like, yo, such and such want to be on the show. Such and such want to be on the show. Such and such want to be on the show.
We had to have some corn
if they're not, he's like, if they're not royalty,
everybody
they will not be sitting on this couch.
Shows. I only want dudes like y'all in our presence, man.
That's what's up.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
it. Thank you.
Blessing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. you've earned that right to have that opinion.
Appreciate
That's it.
That's
Yes.
right, man. We love you guys,
Yeah.
man. We
Come
proud
on,
of
man.
you.
Love y'all, man.
Love
Happy
y'all
for
straight
y'all,
up.
man. And
We love
that's
watching
just
it.
the
We love
truth,
seeing
man.
y'all.
That's just the truth. And y'all, they the first on the Joe and Jada show.
That's it. Exclusive.
Let's get it.
See that
Awesome.
with DC, right? You know,
Shout out to DC. He would have been here, but
Yeah,
the
the
flights
flights
is
was
fucked
messed
up.
I love
Yeah,
that
the
guy.
airport is crazy
Airport
lately.
crazy yesterday.
And you know, his wife passed away. Do you
Yeah.
guys ever get serious? Like,
Yeah.
was that like a
What?
serious? I'm
Man, we
asking.
done been through so much, man. My mom passed in 2021 and from COVID. And, you know, that was a major L for me because I only had my mother, you know what I'm saying? Like, and having to adjust, like I dealt with a lot of death in my life. I've lost many, many people in my life, and you think that you're prepared for it, but nothing prepares you for that. And when I went through that, they were there for me. You know what I'm saying? Because Los lost his mom right before we started shooting Wild and you're never the same after that.
Yeah.
And when Fly went through what he went through, it was just a blessing that we understand each other beyond what we do. We brothers for real. So we know how to be there for each other. And that's more important than anything because that support system that you have through times of tribulation is more important than anything you can ever do. And
That's
he's
right.
such a warrior. He's you know, this man, he's a warrior. Like the way he was able to handle it on his own made us proud, but still being able to be there in times where you don't have the answer or you just need to just talk about something completely different. Being able to be there and being one of the people that a person wants to be there counts for everything, man.
Bro, you ever go through something with somebody and it make you respect them on a whole nother level. Bro, it's like DC, he the wild man out the group.
Yeah.
Like we met him when he was young, like 2021, when he came around us, bro. And to see him go through becoming a father, to calming down, being the family man, and then for him to have to go through something so life-changing, so life-altering in front of his kids and hold it down and still do his shows and still be famous and still get criticized with the public, you know, like, because it's a public thing. Everybody got their opinions. Everybody got their theories of what happened or what didn't happen or how he should be handling it. But then it's like, bro, to see him rise above all that, keep the faith.
It's really hard.
Stand up, be a father, not go find another chick to say, help me with these kids. Like really get up every morning, drop these kids off, make breakfast, don't miss nothing, go to recitals, go to dance practice and really see him stand up and not have to lean on nobody, not need the help, not accept it, but for him to do it by himself. And I never seen a tear fall out this man's face. I know that he did, but I never seen it. I never seen him have a day where he can't come outside or he laid up or he in that dark space or he ain't himself. It gave me a whole nother respect to be like, bro, when you got a relationship and your faith like that is with God, and even when you at your lowest, you don't let nobody outside that house see it, and you still go do your show and you still go rock 10,000, 15,000 people, get the first flight home, get right back to dropping kids off at school in the morning, that's different. That lets you know he built different.
Built different, man.
Built different and strong.
All the way. The pillars of strength, and that's how we feed off each other. Like we've all watched each other do it in different capacities. Like, you know what I mean? Like seeing the things that you go through as men. You know, a lot of people from the public perception don't understand. They look at your life and they assume that because you have things, that things make everything better. But things don't mean anything when life is. You know what I mean? When life is life is going life. And when you go through those types of situations and you get to watch people that you already have a understanding of how strong they are, but you get to watch them do it, you know what I mean? And watch them implement that strength. It's just something, man, you just be proud that God put the people in your life that he put in your life.
Yeah, because it's a lesson for all of us to learn from that. Like, we were supposed to be around each other for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, I lost my mother right after the first season of Wildin' Out. Then I have to go back, and he's seen me struggle with some stuff in there. Just just because people say things and they don't understand where you at with it, they don't know how this gonna affect you. You don't know how it's gonna affect you, when that moment gonna hit you, what's gonna make you break, a sound, a smell, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Take you back to certain memories and stuff like that. And to have somebody that can understand that, to link like a real brother, not your partner that you work with, like the ones who gonna call and check on you when ain't nobody, when the call stop coming.
Tuesday,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's important.
That's real shit.
Like, it's the one thing, right, that you wonder your whole life, right? You wonder if that's gonna break you, right? So to have longevity in this game, to have the game change to where everybody got a comment, everybody's going, they violate whoever, right? And the one question you ask yourself, like, I look at the people that's mentally ill. I look at them. I see them. When I drive my car and they on the side, I see them. I look at them and I wonder what happened to them in their life, what snapped their brain, what threw them off, what made them crazy, right? And I always say it's like when your moms die. I mean, I believe that it's a different type of pressure that you can't answer. You're not prepared for it when it's gonna happen. You don't know if you're gonna snap, you're gonna get depressed, you're gonna go crazy, this is about the biggest shit that could ever happen.
You're gonna do all of those things. That's what I tell people. In different forms. The way I explain it is the book of my life with my mother in it has the end on it, which means I can't add no more chapters. So if your parent is still here, add as many chapters as you can, because if the circle of life go the way they want it to go, then one day you're gonna have to put the end on your book too, and your life will never be the same after that. You know
I got to shout out my brother Dre from Cool and Dre, because sometimes you think people, right, when your parents are here and they be like, yo, spend more time with them, you don't know, I'm telling you this, that. You hear them, but you also saying, yo, why these guys keep telling me this shit, right? And so me, but he would always tell me, yo, and I'd be like, yo, I'm going with my mom's house, my father's house, because I bought him a house. That shit was like an hour and a half away from me. I still would drive up 2-3 times a week. That's a long fucking drive, bro, right? And the man would be like, yo, you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. I'd be like, all right, cool. Because, motherfuckers calling you Norris and fucking Makoto and, yo, I got the steaks and lobsters. The wine is out. Everybody's trying to distract you. But you got to know that the nucleus of you, the people who brought you into this world, you got to spend as much time as you can with them, because when the day's over, you know what I'm saying? And you can't communicate with them.
It's over with.
That's
forever.
A different type
and
of
I know
day.
now that hour drive that you was making, you'll make a 10-hour drive every day if you could get them back just for.
Oh, super facts.
Before we start to shoot this show, before we, because we the rookies of the year. So when we were shooting the intro, actually, of us walking in the building and the stuff you see with the Joe and Jada logos, he was actually preparing for his mom's funeral. So I'm like, damn, this guy is made out of steel.
Yeah.
They would have to find me, and they would have to find me somewhere. I don't know what I would have been doing.
Yeah.
Then he buried his mom, and we shot the first episode the next day. I'm looking at him like, this guy's different.
If when you look back and you reflect on that, bro, it's like, especially with your mom, she be preparing you your whole life for that day.
Yeah.
And then it's so many things that your mom has taught you that you don't even know that you know until she gone. It's just like your survival pack kick in. The way she do things, like the way she loved, like that's how you honor her. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom was the biggest giver, like a real life angel on earth. Like she dedicated her life to service other people. And that was the way that she found her happiness, was being the light for other people.
Yeah.
So when you have to go through that moment, Fat, anybody can tell you, you can't, there is no way to prepare for that. Because that moment, that funeral comes and goes so fast, you sitting there and the next thing you know, you by yourself. It's over. It's like, damn. From when then you look at it, it's like from death to the ground, that happens. And it feel like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And you can never go back.
Man,
but the legacy, the love that she gave you, all of those things, like it just changes you as a person, bro. That day is, that feeling never goes away.
Never. And it's value in being able to discuss it because there's a lot of people who are going through it. And like I said, if the circle of life go the way it's supposed to go, we all gonna have to go through it. And I watched my mother pass. Like I sat and watched her take her last breath. And I remember walking out of the hospital and the hospital room. And it's the same hospital I watched my uncle pass away in. And I thought I was prepared, but when that light hit me and I came out that room, it was like I felt something I never felt before. And ever since that day, it's gave me a greater understanding of what, like he said, what she did throughout the time of my life. Because now when I think about all of the different lessons that she gave me that I might not have understood in the moment because I wanted to do what I wanted to do or whatever. Now I get it. Like that responsibility that she instilled in me prepared me to be able to deal with her not being able to give it to me every day anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit. That whole thing is crazy. I had my mother and father pass away within 2 months. So I'm going to the hospital. I'm in the hospital and I'm going from room to room. And they both sick. That shit was...
And salute to you, man. You know what I mean? For that.
Shit
and
was
then
crazy,
salute to you as a father too, man. You know what I mean? I know your son has autism and I did that type of work for years and I know how much it takes to deal with that on a day-to-day basis, man. So salute to you for that, brother, and what you do and having to people don't understand how serious that is.
We believe in we don't abandon our kids. We believe in
that's commendable, bro. That's respectable.
Salute to you,
he's
brother.
the biggest blessing. I feel like if you're not a real father, you abandon your kids, you'll be cursed.
That's real.
So my thing is like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta support your kids, man, at all times because they're the biggest blessings. And with Joey, he's just the biggest blessing. He's happy all the time. What's crazy is my mother and father really raised him, right? And since they passed, he started doing shit he never did before. Like he's feeding himself.
All the stuff you just said, that the survival pack kicks in.
Yeah. Oh, he started to stand up.
You just said
the other day he stood up and started dancing and they ran at him. Joey, like everybody was like, his favorite is Daddy Yankee. You know what I'm saying? So that shit came on and he was up there dancing and everybody ran. He doing shit he never did before. Yeah. Like out of nowhere he matured. Mm-hmm. And he realized he got to get a little stronger and be a man rather than a kid. But, Joey's the biggest blessing, man. We love him. And I love that, for years, this rap shit is dirty.
Treacherous.
Right? When you got beef with all the dudes I had beef with in rap, you got to keep Joey tucked. Because this shit could get real disrespectful out here. You know how these dudes do, right? They'll put him on the cover of a DVD like, yo, this. So I always protected him. And the weirdest thing is just one day, maybe I felt mature enough. I had no more beef with nobody else. I said, man, let me show little Joey to the people. You know what I'm saying? They might have knew I had him. And man.
Caught more love.
You know how many people dealing with this shit? Like in real life? And how many, mostly the men leave.
Yeah.
And leave the women alone with the kid. Or even men that deal with autistic or Down syndrome kids, you gotta respect them on another level. And me, because Joey is who he is, I can spot him. Even if I'm in an airport, I'm at a restaurant, I know these kids. So I immediately walk up to them and mad people be like, yo, thank you for Joey. You inspire us. But, that's just family. You know what I'm saying? You got to be there for your family.
How many kids you got, Jada?
5.
You wasn't bullshit.
Boys, too. I got twins, that's why.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 2 at the same time. That's what it is.
They're twins. What's that like? Like, we should ask your
double
wife
everything, man.
Yeah,
double tuitions, double camps, double Jordans, double doctors, double Jordans.
About money.
Double fucking
when the doctor goes, surprise, twins. What do you say?
Yeah, that's what it was. See, it wasn't. I thought I was finished.
Say?
I thought the roster was over. So you get the news. Then you like, it's 2 of them. It's 2 of them. Let me think this out carefully. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no twins in my family.
Are they different? Or like one?
Yeah, they like me. I'm a Gemini, so I got 2 different things. They got 1 each. They got 2. You know how you say Geminis got personalities? They got Two of my
his son, Jawan, is a personal consultant to the show. So when we feel like we too old, we ask them all the young dudes questions.
Oh, that's what I do. I use my daughter for the same thing. She is my liaison into the YN world. All the way.
So quick.
Well, I mean, whatever it is, I be like, hey, baby, what this mean? I know all the new slang and all of that because of her.
She keep you up there.
She keep me in the game. Like, and that's the thing. Like, that's something we connect on because our kids the same age. And he got a boy, I got a girl. So, and then this man's son is 6'4", like 6'6".
Yeah,
and I'm like, he ready to play for the Falcons or the Hawks or something. Huh?
Hawks,
no doubt.
He loves some basketball. He love to dunk on people.
That's what tell him keep dunking.
Shit,
that's crazy. Like that man,
he can really like get up there.
Yeah, that's crazy. 6'6". I know I be looking like, man. As soon as I find that tall nigga your mama fucked that look just like me, we gonna have a problem.
I tell him all the time, bro, if you keep growing, I'm going to have to help you find your real father. It ain't you can go back 3 generations in my family, ain't nobody 6'6".
You know, my mother and father both short, like really short.
No, his mom not short.
Oh, my mother and father was short. I remember 12 years old crossing the street with them feeling doofy as fuck.
Dude,
like,
shit.
Like, yo, I got to hold their hand across the street and shit.
You didn't
like
have to do that.
Well, they made me, they made me do that, okay? Like, they, I had a real protective mother and father, you know what I'm saying? So they was doing all that shit, you know what I'm saying?